Module 4, General Searching. If you're writing a research report in a chemistry class, chances are you'll be required to use and cite articles that originally reported the methods and results. For example, you may be asked to choose an alcohol and write a research report describing the alcohol's significance, find a new commercial scale synthesis reported within the past 2 years, and outline the process or procedure, citing the primary literature. A database like PubMed would have no information on this non-biomedical topic. Instead, SciFinder primarily searches CAPPLUS, a comprehensive chemistry database, as well as PubMed and several other patent databases. SciFinder is the best place to search for chemistry-related articles. Ethanol is a simple organic compound with a 2-carbon chain and an OH or alcohol on one of the terminal carbons. Much research is currently being conducted to find economical ways of producing this alcohol because of the high demand for biofuels. This new energy ethanol plant in South Bend, Indiana, for example, produces 40 million gallons of ethanol a year from local corn stock. By using ethanol as a biofuel, chemists, engineers, and politicians hope to cut foreign oil dependence, stimulate the nation's agricultural industry, and reduce the emission of volatile organic compounds into the atmosphere. Let's see how we can find an original journal article outlining the importance, synthesis, and even ethical issues concerning ethanol and biofuel production. Log into SciFinder and navigate to the main SciFinder webpage. If you're unsure how to do so, or if you have not yet registered, return to Module 2. This main webpage is where all of your SciFinder searches will begin. The default settings allow you to explore references. You can easily switch to exploring by substances or reactions, which will be covered in Modules 10, 11, and 12. Exploring by references allows you to search by research topic, which is the easiest way to start finding primary literature resources using keywords. If you're looking specifically for one author or document, you may also search under those terms. However, for many of your research assignments, you will find it productive to start with a general search by topic. Enter the search terms into the query box. In this example, synthesis of ethanol for biofuels will be explored. SciFinder allows everyday language or natural language for searching. Note that by selecting Advanced Search, you can further refine your topic by publication date or even by document type and language. Since our assignment states that the commercial synthesis must have been reported within the past 2 years, we might as well restrict our search between 2013 and 2014. Next, since SciFinder extracts its references from some 9,000 international journals, I'll definitely want to restrict my search to only come up with documents written in English. Chemistry is a hard enough language as it is, and I know I don't need the extra burden of trying to translate chemical terminology from Russian to boot. Once you've made any optional selections, click the Search button. The resulting references, which we can see are on the magnitude of thousands, are sorted by the closeness of the relationship between the search terms used. For instance, the first one on the list finds 78 references with the 3 main concepts, synthesis, ethanol, and biofuels, appearing close to each other. The close proximity of these terms to one another means that the terms are likely related, thus underscoring the relevance of this resource. Check the box to peruse these references. Notice the second item on the list. There are 520 references where all of our search terms are present anywhere in the reference, but not close to each other. In these candidates, the 3 terms are thus not likely related to another, and these resources will not be relevant to our research report. Scrolling down the list, we continue to check boxes that best embody our topic, the synthesis of ethanol for biofuels. It becomes clear that many of these candidates will not be relevant to our research report, particularly those containing terms that are present anywhere, or those which contain only one of the search terms. It seems that the references which contain the concepts synthesis and ethanol closely associated, and those which contain the concepts ethanol and biofuels closely associated, should probably be included in our query. When choosing reference sets, be discerning, but not too exclusive. And when you've selected all of the reference candidates you believe are relevant, click the Get References button at the bottom of the page. A new list of 8,195 references appears, sorted by accession number, a number used by the database to locate materials. Remember that SciFinder searches both the CAPPLUS and Medline databases, and because there are times when both databases will contain the same article, duplicate articles will arise. It will be helpful to remove these duplicate articles, so click Remove Duplicates under Tools at the top of the page. As a result, 490 articles were removed from the reference list. You may want to sort your list by other terms, the most common being publication date. This would allow you to search the most current, up-to-date, and relevant research on your topic. Only now can you find the results in order of their publication date, with the newest listed first. On the other hand, if you wanted to find the oldest, most outdated article on the synthesis of ethanol for biofuels, you could invert the results by clicking on the down button. That could be fun for historical purposes, but it won't help us on this research report. In each hit, you can see that the search terms are highlighted in bold in the abstract beneath each reference. Bibliographic data is given under each article's title. It states the names of the journal, authors, date of publication, volume and issue numbers, page numbers, language of the publication, and the scientific database where the article was found. Each title is hyperlinked to a full abstract. Click on the title of the first article. Not only is there an abstract, but on the right-hand side, you'll see more information about the authors and the article, which will become useful later. You have reached the end of Module 4. Please continue to Module 5, Refining Searches, and then Modules 6 and 7 to learn how to find your references either at Rider University or at one of its consortium libraries.